the years, many players have deserved a red card, or 2 or 46, a record held by Gerard Bedoya, the Colombian midfielder. The guy is arguably the dirtiest footballer ever, but none of his red cards were as legendary as the 10 that made our list. Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we bring you the 10 most legendary red cards in football. In contact sports like football, it's not unusual for things to get a bit heated now and then, summoning a red card. Some of these red cards are so legendary that they've been imprinted on the memories of many football lovers forever for many reasons. Some fans of the beautiful game remember these red card moments just as much as any other remarkable feat in football history. The 2006 World Cup has a surprising amount of red cards, with 3 spots on our list occupied by red cards from that year's tournament alone. These now infamous red cards are legendary for various reasons, whether it's the player involved, the effect the cards had on the game, or for any other reason. So let's get to it. Here are 10 legendary red cards in football. The red card given to Zinedine Zidane at the 2006 World Cup final between France as a result of provocation. The then French captain had already given France the lead by a point, but he couldn't prevent the lethal strike from Marsa and one of the most important. He had to sit out the subsequent penalty shootout, which led to his side losing 5-3, and the Darwin Núñez's headbutt on Joachim Andersen in the match between Liverpool and Crystal Palace on August 15, 2022 has been compared to Zidane's famous headbutt. Zidane's red card was an unlucky stain on what could have been a fantastic exit in football history, which is a red card at number 9 can only be described as a comedic occurrence. Footballer Fidel Martinez got sent off after performing an over-the-top goal celebration during a match in Mexico. As they celebrated, Martinez pretended to take out a gun with which he shot Riascos, who pretended to fall from the impact, then followed it up with the retro worm dance. The referee failed to catch the humor and dismissed Martinez with a red card, but later went back on his decision and reduced the punishment to a booking. Referee Graham Poll, however, did not find the events leading to the red card he gave Josip Simunic funny, seeing as he retired solely because of what transpired in that match. At number 8, Croatian defender Josip Simunic was the recipient of 3 yellow cards before he was finally given his red in the 2006 World Cup game between Croatia and Australia. Simunic got the first yellow card in the 61st minute because of a foul on Harry Kewell, then got another in the 90th minute without the mandatory follow-up red card. Simunic would get the 3rd yellow card at the 93rd minute after the referee had blown the final whistle for angrily approaching the referee, Graham Poll, and shoving him in the process. It wasn't until the 3rd yellow card that Poll showed Simunic the red. Poll later explained that he had incorrectly noted down the name of the Australian number 3, Craig Moore, when booking Simunic for the 2nd time and failed to realize his error. Now, while it's not uncommon for opponents to get involved in a scuffle during a match and get a red card, it is bizarre to see teammates fighting each other. We hope our number 7 spot is big enough for Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer to share. We don't want a repeat of 2005. The Premier League match between Newcastle United and Aston Villa had just 10 minutes left to go. Newcastle was experiencing a humiliating 3-0 home defeat with 2 of the goals conceded from penalties. It all became too much for Newcastle's Bowyer, who believed that his teammate Dyer was intentionally not passing him the ball. He confronted Dyer, who responded by saying, "The reason I don't pass to you is that you're shit," basically. A fight ensued, with Dyer seemingly making the first aggressive arm movement, prompting 2 punches from Bowyer. Dyer was about to retaliate when other players from both teams broke them apart. Both players were shown off the pitch immediately, leaving a furious Shearer to captain the 8-man side. So much for team spirit. Speaking of team spirit, Cristiano Ronaldo didn't show much of it at the 2006 World Cup match between England and Portugal either. At number 6, Wayne Rooney's sending off in the knockout stage is famous thanks to Ronaldo's role in the outcome. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner made it clear that he did not care about being club teammates with Wayne Rooney when he made sure the latter got booked for stamping on the sensitive regions of Ricardo Carvalho. Rooney had the red card coming, and his actions alone may have earned him the send-off, but Ronaldo's protests cemented Rooney's fate. His wink to the Portuguese bench after his actions subjected him to boos from fans in English stadiums during the subsequent Premier League season. Prolific winger David Beckham occupies our number 5 spot. Beckham is also no stranger to being on the receiving end of English fans' anger after being sent off for kicking the back of Diego Simone's leg with his heel in a round of 16 match between England and Argentina at the 1998 World Cup. The former Manchester United and Real Madrid winger had lashed out at the Argentina captain after he had shoved him to the ground. Beckham, who then had to helplessly watch as England lost the match on penalties, admitted that he sobbed uncontrollably after his send-off at the 1998 World Cup. The 18-year-old teenager, who couldn't possibly have known better, was booed off the stadium and well into the following Premier League season. English fans certainly know how to hold a grudge. Luckily for our number 4, his offense wasn't against English fans who would not have hesitated to boo him. Francisco Totti's reputation got the best of him in this situation. Some may say he deserved it, but Italians might disagree. Totti's supposed dive in extra time during the match between Italy and South Korea led to the Italian getting a second yellow card and subsequent dismissal from the game. The fact that Italy got knocked out of the competition by losing that match made an already bad situation even worse. Laurent Blanc was another player who fell prey to his opponent's scheming. It was the 1998 World Cup semifinal between France and Croatia, with both sides desperate for a win to move on to the final. Croatian Slaven Bilic showed his acting skills to ensure that French defender Blanc got a red card. The referee fell for Bilic's trick and Blanc got booked and sent off the pitch, but even that didn't help Croatia win the game. CR7 has also received his fair share of red cards. Even though he has gotten a total of 11 throughout his career, this legendary red card has the Manchester United forward making an appearance on our list at number 2 for kicking Cordoba player Adama Fraga at the La Liga game between Cordoba and Real Madrid. The game was a 1-1 tie. The frustrated Ronaldo had already escaped getting sent off sooner because the referee didn't see him attempt to punch Jose Crespo, but his luck ran out when he kicked out at defender Adama's leg. Ronaldo's customized boot strikes the unsuspecting defender, who falls from the impact. It didn't end there, as Ronaldo aimed a backhanded punch at another Cordoba defender, Crespo, who had moved closer to him following the kick at Adama Fraga. The referee promptly gave Ronaldo his matching orders. The then Real Madrid forward would have kept his cool if he knew that Real Madrid would win the match by a 2-1 lead. Our number 1 spot goes to Luis Suarez for the most memorable red card of all time. The Uruguayan forward tested his goalkeeping skills in this match between Uruguay and Ghana in the 2010 World Cup quarterfinal. Suarez, one of the world's best players, is also one of the biggest villains of the sport, and he displayed his villainous side in the closing stages of extra time when Ghana's Stephen Apaya shot at goal, but Suarez used his knee to block the ball at his goal line. Dominique Adeyaya then headed the rebound on goal, but Suarez once again obstructed the attempt, but this time using both hands. The intentional handball prompted a red card from the referee, sending the Uruguayan off the pitch. But Suarez had achieved his goal, and with his actions, he denied Ghana and the whole of Africa its first semi-final spot in the World Cup.